Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon is one of Vietnam's most popular destinations. If you started your trip planning by looking at hotels, you've probably seen the thousands of hotel options. In this video, I'm going to focus on boutique hotels, which are ideal for travelers looking for a stylish hotel with a local personal touch. Hi, my name is Thuy. I'm based in Saigon, and on my channel, I share travel tips and local insights. I'm going to share with you 5 boutique hotels that I selected based on their unique style, location, and price. The first is the Myst Khoi, and it's in a very central location near the Opera House and the Saigon River waterfront. This is actually one of my favorite hotels, and looking at the architecture from the outside, you can tell it's a uniquely designed hotel. When you enter the hotel, it's like walking into a living museum because a lot of the design materials came from the historic French shipyard called Maison. Before you enter the lobby, you're going to first pass a cafe, and here you'll see this gigantic ship anchor on the wall. This is actually an original. So you've got a piece of history right there, and all these materials that you see around come directly from the shipyard. If you look up at the ceiling, you'll see the wood and metal beams. All those pieces up there are from the shipyard. This hotel basically salvaged all these original materials and added it to their design feature. How cool is that? As we walk to the room, you can see that even their corridor is a nice design feature. It's just so colorful, and all the individual pieces are original or a vintage copy from the old Saigon period. I just love the design details of this place. I mean, look at the engraving on the door. So the design style of the rooms are all retro Saigon. The furniture and the floors are all real wood, and you don't see that anymore these days. There's just a lot of nice small touches that adds a feel of history and local flavor. One thing you don't find at most city hotels is an outdoor bath, and can you believe they have this for every room? This bath is more like a jacuzzi, and it's made of real stone. I was a little worried about privacy, but they assured me the design keeps it well hidden from view. You also have a shower option inside, so don't worry, this is not your only choice for bathing. The hotel has 15 floors. This is the Nest restaurant, and it's on the 14th floor. What I love about this space is how open it is, with the floor-to-ceiling glass. You can even see the Saigon River. Before the Hilton Hotel opened next door, you actually had an uninterrupted view of the Saigon River, but now that's partially blocked. But anyway, it's still a nice view. This restaurant is also where you have your buffet breakfast, and they set it up on this cute traditional fisherman boat. Up to the next floor is the pool, gym, and the rooftop bar. The bar's design is on the quirky side. These metal sheets create a cavern-like feel. They've got comfortable seating with sofas and loungers next to the 24-meter swimming pool. You're only on the 15th floor, but you get quite a nice view of the city from here. The second hotel I want to introduce you to is the La Siesta Premium Saigon, and this has been open for about a year, so it's fairly new. It's located on Ly Jump Street, which is very near Ben Thanh Market. La Siesta is actually a Hanoi-based hotel operator, and they have a number of hotels in Hanoi and one in Hoi An, and now they have 2 in Ho Chi Minh City. The consistent thing about La Siesta is that all their hotels have modern design, with a touch of luxury and very good service. Let's take a look at their rooms. This is the executive room, and as you can see, it's got a really luxurious feel. This room is only 25 square meters, so it's quite cozy. All the executive category rooms have windows with a street view. Since this is a city hotel, you're not going to get much of a view since there's buildings all around. They have 5 room categories. The lowest category is the superior room, and they have no windows, so keep that in mind. This here is the deluxe room, and it's 1 category lower than the executive room. And as you can see, it also has large windows, but the view is from the back side of the building. For me personally, I probably prefer the rooms in the back since it's quieter than the front street view. Let's head up to the 12th floor where the Cloud 9 restaurant is. And as you can see, it's got wraparound glass windows with uninterrupted views. They have only one restaurant, so this is where you have your buffet breakfast. Up the next floor is a rooftop bar and pool. The bar is open air, so there's a lot of breeze and you can get quite a good view of the surrounding areas. This is a great place to chill in the evening and watch the sunset. For relaxation, they have their own spa brand called La Spa. This is quite a nice spa with private rooms and a wide selection of spa treatments. I also want to mention that they have a newly opened sister hotel called La Siesta Premium Central Saigon, and it's just around the block. The rooms are not as luxurious and they don't have a spa, but they do have a rooftop bar and pool. The hotel names are very similar, so keep that in mind when you're making a booking. Just around the corner from the La Siesta Premium Saigon is a new hotel called the Myst Boutique Hotel. Myst translates to the fruit tamarind, so it's not me, which I thought was the name. You can't miss this building with its bold sandstone color. As you can see, it's got a corner location. There are windows on both sides of the building, so that means there's a lot of rooms with windows. The hotel looks pretty big from the outside, so I was surprised how small the reception area was when I entered. They have only 34 rooms and 6 floors, so it definitely ticks the boxes as a boutique hotel. This is a great location with plenty of restaurants and shops nearby. There's even a pickleball court down the street. This is a deluxe twin. Even though it's only 22 square meters, it doesn't look that small because of the light color decor and the large windows. As you can see, there are some creative touches to the room, like the paintings on the wall and the tree branch to hang the robe. This room category has a bath and shower, so they really do cram a lot of extra features to this small room. Some other features include touch lighting on the mirror and an air purifier which you can adjust here. This is the first time I've seen a hotel room with an air purifier, so that's a nice bonus. They've got a small pool on the rooftop with limited space for lounging. Unfortunately, no rooftop bar. This is the Maison restaurant, where you have your breakfast and other meals. I like the design and the view to the greenery outside. The restaurant has 2 floors, with the ground level connecting to the cafe. So we're gonna head out of town a little bit towards Bintan district. It's not too far away from the city center. I actually used to live in this area, and I really like it because it's equal distance to the city center and Tao Dien. This here is Maison de Camille, and it's a very small hotel with only 22 rooms and 7 floors. I chose this hotel because I wanted to show you a budget option and a hotel in a different part of town. This hotel is located in a residential area, so it's ideal if you're looking for a local immersion experience. As a budget hotel, they have limited facilities, so no restaurant, gym, or swimming pool. The lobby here is connected to the dining area, which is where you have your breakfast. So as you can see, it's got a very homey feel about it, almost like a homestay. They have just 2 room types. One is the artist studio and the other is the signature room. This here is the artist studio. My first impression when I entered the room was that it looked like an IKEA showroom with the Scandinavian furniture. The room is 30 square meters, which is quite spacious compared to the other hotels in the city. I like that it has floor-to-ceiling windows, which makes the room really bright. Since it's located in a residential area, don't expect much for views. I do like the little details of the room, like the quilt covers, which gives it a really homey feel, and the stained glass window, and the decorative vintage-style flooring. For their bathroom, they only have showers, but as you can see, it's quite stylish and very clean. If you're traveling as a family, they do have connecting rooms. Heading a little further out is Tao Dien. This is known as an expat community, so there's a lot of shops, restaurants, and international schools here. There are not many hotels out here, so the one I want to introduce you to is called Villa Song Saigon. As the name says, it's in a villa, and there are only 23 rooms with 3 floors. One thing that makes it unique is that it's located right next to the river, so it really feels like a retreat. Entering the grounds of the villa, it's more like going into a home than it is going into a hotel. So that really adds a more personal touch. The reception lobby is quite spacious and there's a lot of art. So it has a very cozy, intimate feel about the place. They've got only 23 rooms, and what makes this place stand out is that each room is unique, so there's no two rooms that are alike. So I'm just gonna show you two types. The lowest category, just the standard room, and one of the more special rooms, just the art suite. This is the villa room, and it's their lowest category. It's 26 square meters, and as you can see by the room decor, it has a very traditional European look to it. It has a small window that looks out to the pool. The bathroom's quite nice. It's got an Art Deco kind of style to it, and it's very clean, and it comes with a shower. They have 4 different types of suite rooms, but I'm gonna show you this one, the art suite, and it's 61 square meters. And my first impression when I walked into this room was that this is so romantic. This would be nice for a couple. And I was really blown away by the bathroom and all the light that comes into the bathroom. There's also a shower here. So this suite has a river view. It's not floor to ceiling windows, so they're traditional windows, but there's a lot of light that comes through this room, and yeah, the view outside is quite nice. And one of the bonus I like about this place is they've got this lounging area here. Look at that. They've got this day bed there, and makes it a great place to just sit and chill, read a book with the river right behind you. Just a really beautiful space. What really looks good in their marketing material is their pool. It looks very much like a resort. This is their restaurant, and this is the indoor area. They also have the one right on the deck, so it's quite nice sitting out there and just watching the boats go by. Their menu is fusion, so you've got Western dishes and Vietnamese dish as well. This place is popular on the weekends for people who want to come for brunch and just sit out here. So it's quite nice next to the river. Since they're each different and special in their own way, here are my recommendations. If you like a designer hotel that gives you a sense of place, then the Myst Khoi is for you. If you're into shopping and want to stay in a luxurious style hotel, then the La Siesta Premium Saigon is a good choice. If you're looking for a mid-range boutique hotel in a good location, then you might want to consider the Myst Saigon Boutique Hotel. If you're looking for a budget option with a local immersion experience, then I recommend the Maison de Camille. And lastly, if you're looking for a retreat away from the urban jungle of the city center, or looking for a romantic getaway, then you might want to try Villa Song in Tao Dien. Thanks for watching. I hope this video is useful for your travel planning. If so, please drop me a like and make sure to subscribe to get notifications on my next video.